The first and most important question is our contract negotiations, and we did get quite a few questions on this. But in order to put them all together and to answer them, I've actually written down the answers, so I'm going to look away from the camera and take a look at the paper I've written up to make sure I get every word correct. Now, we have been assured by the city that the pattern is still in place and they do intend to give us a contract, although Lord knows they haven't been very fast about it. We have been ready to sign a contract, and we said so publicly as far back as May of 2019, but the city was very slow and didn't get around to us until in March, while they were actually moving pretty quickly. At that point, they just stopped it because of the COVID, and they couldn't have any more meetings. And since then, we've been in the unpleasant situation of waiting until they get back to us. But they still say the pattern is in place and that we can look forward to the pattern. So let me talk about that, because that was one of the questions people asked. The pattern involves, for us, given our dates of our contract, raises of 2% on August 25th, 2017, 2.25% on August 25th, 2018, and 3% on September 25th, 2019. There are some extra monies also within the pattern for our welfare fund and so forth. The compounded raise would be 7.42% over our current salary. Members who leave are titled before the conclusion of negotiations of the contract, which would be people who just go to another title, or people who actually just resign the city, or people who retire. In all those cases, they would be entitled to the retroactive money for the periods that they were in service in union-covered titles. These monies are pensionable and would require an upward adjustment of the pensions to account for the raise. The one question we'd all like to have answered is, well, when is the city going to get around to it? And we certainly have been pushing them as hard as we can, and we will continue to do so. We are hopefully going to get some kind of an answer out of them soon, especially since the national situation is becoming a little bit clearer thanks to the national election having been held.